Hello everybody, welcome back to Ray's World. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping in. I do appreciate that you are here. Hopefully you'll stick around for a while, subscribe, and maybe go back and like a few videos, including this one. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me and coming back to watch another video. I sincerely appreciate you. In today's video, we have a coin roll hunt. We have a $25 box of pennies, and it is mostly customer rolls. There's a few in here that look like they're uncirculated. Oh no, not that one. Uncirculated 2021s. And we have a box of nickels, and I've not opened it yet to see if it's uncirculated. Why don't you come over here and let's open it up together, see if we've got circulated or uncirculated, and then we'll get into the pennies. Let's do those first. All right. Oh my goodness, there it is. Let's see. Come on, be circulated. They are circulated. Sweet. All right, let's do the pennies first. Let's set these aside. Let's do pennies like we usually do. I got all this jewelry that I picked up in yard sales. This is all sterling silver jewelry that I'm listing out on eBay. I'm not really melting a whole lot, but I am listing it out on eBay. Get that put away. There's a link in the video description. All right, these are the uncirculated rolls, or what appear to be uncirculated. So I'm gonna take care of those first. We're gonna go ahead and just get those into the bucket, and then we'll come back and we'll do a roll together. All right, here we go. Let's just pick one at random. They're customer rolls. The rest of these are customer rolls, and customer rolls from the bank usually do pretty good for me. So I did think, you know, I have a ton of wheat pennies, and they're just sitting in a jar. They're not doing anything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save these rolls, and however many I get, I'm just going to load up wheat pennies, and I'm going to put some out on eBay. How many have I got? One, two. I got about half a box here. So there'll be about a half a box of wheat pennies, just random Wheaties, up on eBay soon. Okay, nothing in the first roll. So I'm going to, as I usually do, watch some Netflix, and I will come back when I find something cool. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I'm actually going to finish it. I started it. And we've got our first Canadian. It's on 1980. And we've got our first wheat penny. It was in a Fed wrapped roll. Let's take a look at it together and see what it is. 1952 Denver. Very cool. 1952 Denver. Awesome. Let's see if there's anything else in this roll real quick. I don't think there is. Nothing was really jumping out, but you never know. Well, nope, that's it. So a couple of other Canadians, one wheat penny, and we got a lot of rolls to go. So let's keep going. This right here looks like an older roll. I'm about halfway through the box, and I've only found the one wheat penny, a couple of other Canadians, but this is like an older wrapper, or at least appears to be. So I thought I'd pause the movie and do this one live just to see. It looks like a regular roll. Oh well. I was hoping maybe it was like loaded with wheat pennies. Here's a Canadian. 89. That would have been sweet. Whole roll of wheat pennies. Oh well. Keep going. Well, there's one right there. I just flipped it over. It looks to be probably about a 40s. I'd say early 50s. 1941. That is only our second wheat penny of the box. Of course, once we get done with everything, including the nickels, we'll go back through everything that we found. Let's see if we can find another one real quick. There's another one. Right at the end. It rolled out of the end right here. So far, all three of these have been tailed or obverse. Let's see what this one is. 1945. 1945 wheat penny. So two of them in the 40s. That's pretty good. I'll take that for sure. This one right here is the first one that's obverse up. It's another 1945. 1945 wheat penny right there. Very cool. That was like the very next roll. So we're getting into a couple of wheat pennies. I think that's 3 in the last 3 rolls. So I'm guessing this person just didn't have a lot of them. I always wonder who it is that turns in all these rolls. The bank typically will save them for me when they get a full box. I don't know if they get them all at once or if they get them in parts and pieces and sections and they just kind of set them aside for me. I don't know. Whatever they do, I like it. Finish chewing. All right, we've got a wheat penny right here, obverse up. We have a Canadian there, Canadian there. I thought I saw another one. Oh, yep, wheat penny there. All right, 4 finds. 2 wheat pennies, 2 Canadians. We got a 77 and a 99. Let's look at this junky wheat penny. It's all tore up. 1952 Denver. Very cool. A 1952 Denver and a 1956. I just picked that one up obverse. 1956 Philadelphia. Very awesome. I thought we might have one. Right there, I flipped it over. I didn't see the date on it. Let's see if we can see what it is. 1936. Man, 30s and 40s are really coming out today. That's awesome. I have, let's see, 8 more rolls. 8 more rolls, and then we're going to jump right into the nickels, see what we can find in there. We got a really good pile of pennies here, but unfortunately, most of them are Canadian. I mean, not unfortunate, but, you know, they're not wheat pennies. But that's all right. They're Canadian, and that's just as good. There's another Canadian, 89. There's another wheat penny right there. This one's in really nice shape. It's probably in the 50s. Yeah, 52 Denver. I don't have my glasses on, so it's not that easy for me to see them. Sucks. Another one of these old style wrappers. Let's set that aside. We'll do that one very last. All right, down to this last roll of pennies right here. So this is that kind of old style one. The other one that I did didn't really have anything else in it. I'm not expecting this one to either, but you never know. It's not going to be a whole roll of wheat pennies, that's for sure. There's a 91 Canadian. There's a 99 Canadian. Nothing else. That's it. All right. Let's get in to the nickels. We need to save this box. I take these back to the bank. These are not boxes sent by the Fed. I take these back to the bank. They buy these and reuse them. So I'm going to take them back. Here's a nickel roll. Let's just do that one together. I just grabbed a random roll. I haven't even gotten them all out yet. I'll do that in here in a second and set them aside. But let's just do this one. Oh, it didn't come out. Hey, we got a Canadian, 1997 Canadian on the end right there. Nothing else. So let's just get organized. Let's get these in a box where it's easier to get at them, and let's get to these nickels. I'll come back when I find a good one. Oh, man. Look at that. We got a penny right next to a Canadian. It's a 1990 and a 1998 Canadian. I was bummed about the penny, not the Canadian. I heard this week Canada's going to open up the border to vaccinated U.S. citizens. That's exciting, guys. I hope it stays open. I hope more people get vaccinated. I know there's many countries which don't have access to vaccines. But here in the U.S., we have access to a free vaccine. You got to go to the corner store and you can get a vaccine. And those that aren't getting it frustrate me. Oh, snap. What is this? That is the most highly polished 1936 Buffalo nickel I have ever seen. It's gotta be polished. It's like a mirror finish. It's like me dropping it. There's like tape or goo or something on it. But it is a full date. Like, it's a really nice full date. Check that out. Yeah, it's gotta be polished. It looks like a proof. Now that's something I have never ever seen on a buffalo nickel. Hang on. Take a look at this. Look at this right below the date. See that F? What is that? What is that? That's a stamp. There's an F below the date. I don't understand. Somebody help me out here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Oh, look at that. The buffalo, his initial F is beneath the date. There we go. James Earl Fraser designed this nickel employing 3 different Native American models. His initial F is beneath the date. All right. I've never, ever, ever seen a buffalo nickel where the F is still there. That is a first for me. Has anybody else seen one? Oh, we got a 1940 right here. Bam. Nice. Let's look at that here in just a second. Let's see what else there is. 1940, guys. 1940. San Francisco. Very cool. 1940 San Francisco. Right on. Hey, another Canadian. 1989. Okay, from that roll, 1940, another one. Another 1940 San Francisco. Very cool, man. San Francisco mint marks are coming out in full force. Let's keep going. See if we can find something cool like that buffalo nickel. I don't know. That might not be able to be topped. There's a 1947 in that roll. Ooh, that was loud. 1947 Philadelphia. Very cool. Let's keep going. There's a 1939. That's awesome. 1939 Philadelphia. Let's see. Come on. Bummer. No double die on the Monticello. I know I probably should look for other double dies than that one, but meh. Like the 1942-43 double die eye. Meh. I just look for the Monticello. Right there. Silver. Very cool. It's a Philadelphia. Let's see what year. 1943. 1943 Philadelphia. 35% silver. Very cool. Silver war nickel, guys. Put that right next to that buffalo nickel over there. Anything else in this roll? I was able to spot that pretty easily. Let's see. That was it. That was it. I'll take it. I'll take one coin in every roll as long as it's silver. And I'm back because I forgot to hit record. I have no idea where it left off or where it stopped recording, so I'm just going to get everything organized. Oh, this sucks because I found some really cool stuff. I'm going to get everything organized, and let's just take a look at it. Hang on. All right, well, let's just go through everything. Looks like we ended up with, what is that, 15 copper Canadians, 5 zinc or steel Canadians. We ended up with a 1936 wheat penny, 41, 2 45s, 2 52s, a 50, and a 58. We ended up with several Canadian nickels, an 83, 2 88s, 89, 94, 97, and 98. Everybody in Canada is like, oh yeah, I got those in my car. Anyway, we got 2 1939 U.S. nickels, 3 1940s, 2 41s, and 2 48s. And then we ended up, I don't know if you guys saw this earlier, but we got a Philadelphia Silver War nickel. It's a 1941. We ended up with a proof 1992 San Francisco proof. And this awesome buffalo nickel, which again has got the initial F for the designer. I wish it didn't have that little stripe across it, but that is pretty awesome. That is in really good shape. If it hadn't been cleaned and if it hadn't have that stripe across it, this would be one that I would send in to get graded. Like, that is really, really nice. That is it for this coin roll hunt. Sorry about missing a little bit there, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I will see you guys real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.